To start explaining the SVG, we need to know some basics. Also, we have to get some tools that help us to try this course. So my advice, or this is the site that I'm using. The first one is this one. This provide many details, many codes, attributes that related to the SVG. So every time I need to write something or to check how to change the color or add font or all of this, here this provide many advice. Also, you can search or filter what you need, then you will get the second site is site is SVG viewer, and this one help me to imagine the code before I write in DAX. However, the code or the DAX will read the code in a little bit different way, but this is not a big issue now. The third one, this site provides some template for SVG you can use. Also, you can get ideas from how they write the SVG code, and actually it was very helpful for me. Okay. The very important thing you have to understand is the grid or the viewport. There is two terminology you're going to hear: viewbox and viewport. Viewport is the area that you work within. Okay, so how the SVG work? The 00 is on the top left. So when we decide to draw something in x5, y5, like here, it will be down, not up like the normal or how we used to draw before. No, it's going down and right. This is the coordinate that you have to always imagine in your mind before you draw the anything. The simple code could be like this. There is some mandatory parts, which is this one. We have to start writing with this portion, and also we have to end our code with this one. Also, this part here is defined that what we write here you have to understand as SVG. So don't worry about this one, just copy paste in the correct place. Now we have two things. This one provides a view that's called viewport or the canvas area. So we work on area 100 by 100. If we change this one 100 by 200, you notice here this dotted box, it change with us. Then we have a view box. The view box is like a window, how you see the object within the area. When I try to explain, it's a little bit complicated for me even, and I'm not a programmer. So the best videos that explain the concept of the difference between the view box and the viewport is this one. So take your time to understand it, because it's if you want to put a hand actually on the SVG, you have to understand the difference. Otherwise, you will end up with make everything similar to each other, 100, 200, 100, 200, and make sure your item or what you're going to draw there is within the area, which we're going to explain now. Okay, so as I said, I expect you will go to see this video to understand more the difference between these two items. I will make this one similar to not confuse you. Even let's make it more bigger, 200 by 200. See, 200 by 200. Okay, so the first portion we said this like the header, and this area defines the box, and then here is defining that we using a certain code to draw a shape. If we change the order of this, like Control X, Control V, it will not impact our draw. Also, very important thing that the SVG is for scalable vector graphic. One of the advantages of SVG, since we draw based on pixel, so it fit the user display. What I mean, when you expand or you have a big screen and you zoom in, it's a matter of pixel. It's not like image that already has a fixed pixel. So when you zoom, you get a pixel photo. No, when you zoom, actually it redraw the path and the rectangle within your screen. So however you zoom in or zoom out, you will not lose the accuracy or the precision of viewing the shape. Since as I said, it's not a photo, it's a code. You're writing a code to draw something. Okay. The next part is where you draw your shape. So your shape start with, we have to start with angle bracket and end also with angle bracket. Then if we need to add another shape, like another rectangle for example, or let's go for basic shape. Here I will take one circle and I draw it here. Why it didn't work? Because it within the, so let me make this one smaller, like 10 by 10. See, you have here multiple shape. If we see the final PNG, this is what or how you will. Also, if you can fill the background here, all of this option we're going to see it later. Okay, now you understand the basic. To get more information, uh, you can open the site again, your friend, and using SVG basic shape. So you have here rectangle, you have circle, ellipse, line, okay, and polyline. Also, for more complicated, we have here path. Let's see if we have something like this one. So this one is good. Forget this or this writing and also this writing. This the width. This is the viewport and this is the view box. Then you will get here the path. So every shape here has its own path. This is how to get a complex. Let's try to zoom in. As I said, see, you will never lose the accuracy of the precision because it redraws the line in your screen based on the based on the pixel. Sorry for this long introduction, but it's very important to understand the basics of SVG so you have a control on how you deal with it and start customized in your DAX. Next, we will start to get a simple shape in the DAX.